Well, it's day 172. We are at the Pinkham Visitor Center, and not the most ideal of conditions for hiking today, but we got to go, so we'll do it. So we're going to head on out. We've got Wildcats today. We'll be climbing Wildcats, and then hopefully after that, things will be a little bit easier to manage. But we're kind of nervous about that because I think there's some hand over hand stuff. But we'll make it the best way we can, and we'll check with you as we get up the way. Well, we're heading out. We are at the base of Wildcats. Nice little pond right here in boggy area. Good bridge. And now we're over and across, and we're going to be heading up here just in a little bit for a long time. So hopefully we can have a good day of hiking today. I hope the rain will burn off. It's drizzly right now, but it'll be what it'll be. And we've already got rocks. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call Mountain Stream of the day because I don't think we're going to see any others. We don't have much in the way of water today. There's a hut at the top that I don't think is too far off the trail. Maybe we can get water there. But mostly we've got what we can carry until we get to the top. And I guess we could always just open our mouths and look up, but I don't think that'll be very effective. And I hope it doesn't ever get to that much of a rainy time. Right now it's not really raining all that much. It's just dripping off the trees, and we're definitely going to be hiking up into a cloud. So it's going to be kind of dicey today, but we'll be as safe as we can be and make the best of it. Oh, this is the trail today, straight up in the rain, slippery. I've already fallen once, but hopefully it was just a slip and no big deal. I'm not hurt. But anyway, looking up the hill, that's where we're going for the foreseeable future. Well, more rock scramble today. Some of this has just been downright treacherous. He's already above my head, well above my head, and it keeps going. It actually took 2 or 3 steps without a challenge. All right, I guess it's about to be my turn. Well, for all of our effort coming up this near vertical climb right here, that's our view. Honestly, it's probably just as well because it probably would be scary to me to be able to see the bottom. But I think this is going to be our day. Rocks and clouds. Well, thankfully we don't have to go through this, but this is a giant crevice between these 2 rocks right here that I thought was kind of neat. It's about 10 feet high. The trail's going this way. At least for the moment, we've not had sure rock faces for the last few minutes. We'll see what happens as we go forward. Well, through the fog there, you can see the gondola at the top of Wildcat, one of the peaks. I think there's 3 different peaks that we have up here. I'm assuming this is ski patrol shed over here. And somebody's left some chairs over there, it looks like. I don't know. If we had views, I'd go sit. Actually, I may sit down for just a second and take my rain pants off because they're kind of stuck to me at the moment. And they're not helping a whole lot because it's not really raining. But we've made the top of our first big climb. Well, there's a better view of the gondola here at the top of Wildcat Ski Mountain. We still haven't summited the Wildcat Mountain. Well, there's 2 or 3 peaks. We got another one 2 miles up, so we're going to head out and go that way. Well, it's the top up here of the little peak that we were just on. There's a viewing platform. Unfortunately, nothing to see except clouds. And I can see clouds from the ground. So I'm going to hold up right here and just go around. Well, the sign here says view. That's ankle deep or better. And it's cloudy, so there is no view today, but we got good shots of the clouds. So I'll show you that. Well, not a whole lot to see here, but we're coming into the Carter Dome hut. There's a pond here. Beautiful lily pads, but you can barely see them out there. Well, here's a little bit closer view of the lily pads and the flowers. Really big pond, but you can't really tell it. Well, this is the Carter Notch hut. That's the crew quarters or cooking area back over here, and there's an eating area back over this way. I'm trying to move quickly. We got some hikers in here getting out of the weather a little bit, playing a little chess, having some lunch. But We're gonna head back out and go up the trail here just shortly after we eat a bite. Well, for scale, here's flat straight out, and up here's the trail. So we're ascending Carter Dome now. So far, it's been more stair-steppy rocks than things that are hard to get a foothold on, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Well, this is the top of our climb. We have reached Carter Dome. I really thought there was supposed to be a view here, but I guess there's not. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a view off the side of it here. We'll go look at that. We'll go check and see if there's anything to see, but I'm guessing we're either in or above the clouds. I'm a little bit out of breath. Sorry for not talking. Maybe sometimes I talk too much. I was thinking about the other day, as we came across the presidentials, I saw a map, one of those 3D topographical table map things this morning at that visitor center. And the AT skirts, it goes around and through the presidentials, but it skirts the summits of quite a few of them. And we could have taken blue blazes and gone over to those summits, and I'm sure they would have been gorgeous. But we opted to not, just because we had lots of miles that day. So anyway, we're going to pause here because we come upon some other hikers. We are on the right trail going this way, I think. We're 6 miles from our campsite, and we'll move forward shortly. Well, here we are in the clouds. We're on top of something, and I don't know what, because I thought Carter Dome was it. But we've been climbing still since then. A little bit, not too bad. So I'll have to look it up in the guide and see if this has a name or if we're just on a ridgeline somewhere. We're under 2 miles from our campsite, and we've just been kind of bouncing up and down for the last hour or so. We went over, I think it was South Carter. I should have tagged it in the video. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But I saw this mossy stuff, and whoa, thought I would share it a little bit. I lost my balance right there on flat ground. But anyway, we're in the evergreens and moss. It's one of my favorite climates, or biosystems, or ecosystems, or whatever you call it. So I thought I would share it. I'm quite confident that in a different day, in better weather, this would be an awesome view. But today we've got clouds for you. Well, still wandering down the hill. We're about a mile from where we're going. We've got this little, I don't know if this is a perennial creek or if this is just runoff from the rain, but it's running right down our trail. We're getting kind of close to our campsite area here, but I thought I would show you these bog boards. It's been really wet, and I don't think it's all because of the rain that we've had today. It's not really all rain, it's just been, we've been like in a cloud with a little bit of a drizzle here and there. But not really ever a heavy downpour yet. So for that, I'm grateful. They had called for the possibility of some thunderstorms this afternoon and tonight. Hopefully we will be either in a shelter. I think there's a shelter where we're going. So either in the shelter or our tents before any weird stuff starts. But I am going to ring off because this set of boards looks slick and slanted. So I'm going to use my poles and take my time. But I'll check with you shortly. Well, thank you for joining us today. We have made it to our shelter. I'm not going to take you to the other side because there's some people in there. But I'm going to get closer to the door because it's getting wet. But at any rate, we had a pretty good day of hiking today. The first couple of 3 miles were really steep and tough. It was rocky and wet all day, so we're soaking wet. But on the plus side, we're going into town tomorrow, so that'll be a nice thing. We can go wash and dry our clothes and regroup and try to get out the day following with better weather. So anyway, we're going to get in shelter out of the rain, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining us.